Hi guys, Deb Acker here, back with another video. And the title of today's video is why you might be having trouble in love, right? For those of you guys who are new to this series and new to my work, I'm an intuitive coach and I work mainly with women to help them to heal their past, heal their childhood patterns, specifically around abandonment and the abandonment that can show up in physically and or emotionally unavailable parents. And if you had some kind of physically and or emotionally unavailable parent when you were growing up, whether that was through divorce, through them working a lot, through one of them passing away, and or through some kind of addiction that happened in the household, on some level, and this is the first reason why we can have trouble in love, right? On some level, you have to look at what did you make love equal in those moments, right? So maybe in those moments you made love equal criticism, love equal leaving, love equal getting hurt, love equals that someone's not there for me or someone's not around for me, right? Or just obviously love equals abandonment. So just being willing to start to look at those, right? And start to look at, okay, one of the reasons why we have trouble in our relationships is because at a really young age, we create these paradigms around what love equals. And until those are shifted, until those are healed, which is at the heart of what I do in my work with my clients, until that happens, we just keep recreating that paradigm over and over and over, because so much of those emotions and that hurt and that pain got stored in our body, and they act as a magnetizer for our present day until we've addressed them, right? So that's number one. Now, number two is to really be willing to look at in your current day relationships and really looking at, okay, when something goes wrong in my relationships, right? When something happens, first of all, is there a common theme, a common thread, that's happened in multiple of my relationships that's created me having challenges, right? That's created me having difficulties. And being willing to look at that and find that common thread, that common theme that shows up. So maybe, subconsciously, maybe you have, a fear of intimacy. So as part of this, it's important to look at why, right? But maybe subconsciously you have a fear of intimacy. And then what you find yourself doing is always subconsciously doing something that pushes them away, right? Or subconsciously doing something that pushes their buttons till, they get to a point where they're at a breaking point, and then it ends up being where you break up, right? And so really being willing to look at that, really being willing to say, okay, first of all, is there something that I do or do fairly often in my relationships? And if there is, why do I do that? Right? What's really behind that? And even what's the benefit of me doing this, right? So in the moment, it might make you feel like you are seen, you're heard. Again, it might be, you might be doing it or creating it because you have a fear of someone getting close to you. So you create this example for them that they actually end up leaving. So really being willing to look at it, it's like, okay, what do I do? Why do I do it? And is there some kind of benefit, whether it's conscious or subconscious, to me doing it? Does it help me to feel loved, right? Does pushing someone away make me feel loved? Does pushing someone away make me feel seen? Does pushing someone away make me feel heard, right? And this third one, and this one's so interesting, right? Because we don't get trained to look at it this way, but what if the trouble that you perceive you're having in love isn't actually trouble whatsoever, right? Isn't actually an issue whatsoever. What if you're making an issue and someone leaving? What if you're making that an issue when it's really not an issue? And here's what I mean by this. What if you've asked for something around relationship, right? And you were like, this is what I want in relationship. And the universe is like, great. They bring in somebody, you get the lesson that you need from that person, right? You get the lesson, you get the healing, you get the awareness that you need, right? And then it's like, okay, that relationship and that lesson that I needed is complete, right? And then that next person comes in, right? And again, you get the lesson, you get what you needed to keep shifting, to keep moving towards that relationship that you asked for. This is something that I can absolutely relate to and see a lot of times. And for a while, you can make yourself wrong or be like, oh, there must be something wrong with me because someone's leaving. Instead of going, oh my gosh, I am so supported in the universe, right? The universe is helping me to heal the patterns that I need to heal to get the love that I've asked for. So that is today's video. If you were enjoying this series, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I love bringing people new awarenesses, new ways to look at things, helping them to see their patterns clearly. And that's what this series and these videos are all about. And of course, if you want to dive deeper into your love and relationship patterns, healing those, right? Getting new awarenesses and really diving deep into the forgiveness, into the healing that is required to have these amazing relationships in your life, I would love to support you, and you can find out more information below on the various ways that I can support you. So thanks so much, and until next time, have a great rest of your day.